Ty West's written and directed kind of slow burn 80s horror witchcraft flick House of the Devil is today's review. This is a very good movie. I like this. I mean, it's definitely not a movie that, say, you can watch, over and over and over again. I will have to give it that. Definitely not a movie where it's like, hey, let's get some friends together, let's order a pizza. Yeah, fuck yeah, House of the Devil, we're gonna watch this shit. No, I mean, I would say the best way to watch this movie is lights off, in the dark, by yourself, just kind of let it soak in, because it is one of those movies that builds the tension, that builds the atmosphere. You really, really have to get into the main character's shoes, basically. So you're following the girl along on the journey. She's, just, in the house, kind of, you're waiting for something to happen, waiting, and the curious thing is that it plays against the expectations that we as modern viewers have, which is to be assaulted with jump scare, bullshit. That it kind of, you decompress to it, and you find yourself, absorbed by the movie. And when shit does go down, and I assure you, shit goes down, it's very, very well worth it. The main characters played by, what's her name? Jocelyn Donahue is her name. I'm not too familiar with her work, but she does a very, very good job as the main character. She's likable. She's interesting. She's an interesting looking actress, too. Kind of a girl next door type of character, which is what I think Ty West was going for in casting the role. There's also Greta Gerwig, who plays her friend, who's also very good. Notably, kind of the sort of the main antagonist of the film is played by Tom Noonan. And Tom Noonan, okay, he has this ability as a screen presence where you take one look at him, you listen to one sentence from him, you're like, this guy's up to something, which I think works really well because, indeed, his character is. There's this great, opening scene between him and the girl, and he's just kind of talking about common things and about what her job is going to be for the night. But you just get so overly creeped out by him, which not a lot of actors can have that ability. But this is the guy from Manhunter. He's the creepy motherfucker, and he's very, very good. And yeah, like the movie itself, kind of like back to not just kind of like the 80s types of movies, but even I'd go as far as saying back in like the 60s style, where it is a lot slower. Like it kind of reminded me of Rosemary's Baby because of the subject matter and because of the way it really, really kind of simmers, boils until it gets to the final conclusion, the final catharsis of the movie. This one, to its credit, I almost like the build-up more than the payoff, because the payoff is good. It's very disorienting, and it's very well made in that sense. Like, you empathize with the character so much that you're feeling like the confusion and the panic along with her. So it's very rare that a movie can do something like that so effectively as this one does. So you really got to give it credit. But at the end of it all, you're like, maybe there should be a little bit more, or maybe there should be a little bit less. Maybe it should leave even more hanging, leave us wondering. But it does, in some ways, answer questions. In some ways, it raises more questions that it refuses to answer. So, it's the kind of movie where it's really hard to review from like a writing standpoint. It's all about atmosphere. So the best you can advise someone is to just, give it a chance. Set the mood right. Again, kind of best mood to set. Turn off all the lights. Watch it yourself. Really just let it take over you. So that's my advice to people when they watch this movie. But a very well made movie, very surprising movie. That something like this could be made, where it's not a campy movie. It's a legit attempt at making a creepy atmospheric movie. So really have to applaud Ty West with what he's done. I mean, it's definitely a step up from Cabin Fever to Spring Fever. But yeah, definitely something that's kind of worked its way into modern classics in a very well done movie, and one worth checking out and revisiting. So, thanks for watching.